What's up, Crusaders? I am Pixel the Paladin. This is your captain speaking. This is Greg.
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome to episode 9. Will it barbecue? Doing something brand new today for these October funsies.
Oh, I like barbecue.
I know you do, Greg. That's why we're doing it. Will it barbecue? Episode 9. Let's do this.
Blah, 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 blah. Ah, good. Finally, the weather begins to cool. It makes me feel like going on a walk through a haunted graveyard at midnight. Blah! This week's horrifying concoctions are... This gluten-free blend of seasonings will surely give your bones a fright. Enjoy Meet Mitch's Womp Rub. From sheer trial and error comes an award-winning spice that will haunt you to your grave. We welcome Richard Fagola All-Purpose Rub. Forming a perfect balance of both sugar and spice. Fear the executioner's technique as we cower before 999 Sweet Heat.
Alright, kings and queens, here we go. This is your captain speaking.
Is that guy a vampire?
And this week we're doing Will It Barbecue. So let me give you a quick overview and rundown of what we're doing today. So, as you've probably seen, I'm kind of a massive fan of barbecue.
Well, I like barbecue.
I do grilling all the time, I like smoking stuff. I love barbecue in all of its forms. So I'm really excited today about this episode. Here's what we're doing. I have taken a boneless pork shoulder, a boneless pork butt. I have sliced it into about 1-inch steaks. Pork steaks. Why pork steaks? I like pork.
Oh, I like pork.
He likes pork. Yeah. So, what I've done, without any other seasonings, I randomly selected 3 barbecue rubs right off the shelf. Came in, took a peek at them, grabbed them. 1, 2, 3. I have only seasoned my pork steaks with these rubs. That's it. And I have covered them in the rub. I will not be judging these rubs on anything other than their own flavors. So, what did I do? I've got a small charcoal grill out there. I'm sure you've seen it. On that grill, I cooked my pork steaks to my preferred doneness. What does the FDA say you have to cook your pork to?
145.
145. Food safety. You are an adult, you can cook your pork to however you want. I must tell you, cook your pork to 145. How do you know if your pork's done on the grill? If only there was a thermometer or a thermo pen or some kind of device that you could poke into the thickest part of the meat to tell when it was done. Anyway, I don't know if that exists yet. What we're doing is I'm going to take my knife and fork and I'm going to have a couple of bites of each and give you the rundown. What are the judgments? Judgments are, of course, spice out of 10, flavor out of 10, and how good is it as barbecue? Now, full caveat, full clarity, I understand that not every single rub is meant to go on pork.
It should, though.
You can try these rubs on all kinds of things. You could put these on chicken. You could put these on beef. You could walk up to the store, pick out a barbecue rub, and go, I want to try all kinds of things. So that's what we're doing today. I have just grabbed pork. We're giving it a try. Again, I am not judging the pork in any of this. It is only the rub. They were unseasoned and only seasoned with their respectives. Let's go for number 1. All right. First rub today is Meat Mitch. Meat Mitch rub. Says it goes good on everything, so I guess I selected right, even though I selected blindly. We got some sugar, some salt, some spices, chili peppers, garlic.
Garlic. Blah!
Onion, a lot of the same stuff. These are all going to be kind of similar when you look at the labels because people like to hide and play secrets. So let's find those secrets out, huh? So, this is Meat Mitch. Let's have a couple of bites out of this. Now, I'm not going to eat all of these on camera, it'd be hilarious. But, First impressions, pretty good. That's pretty good. So, spice level, I'm not going to have too much more. Spice level, low. Not spicy, lovely spiced. Boy, it's flavorful. Nice, kind of a savory, not too salty. That's a really nice flavor. I'm getting a little bit of chili pepper. We're on the board with spice for sure. I give this a 2 out of 10. This has got a little bit of heat behind it. Not too salty, which is nice. A lot of flavor. Onion for sure. Kind of a lovely background note to that. Really nice on pork. Flavor, let's just start the flavor off at a 5. This is very good. This is definitely a good pork rub. I could see this on a pork shoulder. I could see this on a pork chop. This would be really, really good. This would also be pretty good on chicken. Good rub so far. How good is that on pork, on barbecue? Pretty great. 6.5. I would definitely use old Meat Mitch here. That's a very, very good barbecue rub. Not much else to say. Well done. You ready, Greg?
I sure am.
Yeah! That's why we like pork. Boy, Greg, those jokes last week were prehistoric. Hope we don't go down with the ship on this one, buddy. Are you port side or starboard? Yes, my Crocs are yellow too. I don't know how I always forget to take my fucking Crocs off before I do this. Why? It's just possessed. All right, lads and lasses, here we go. Barbecue rub number 2. So for number 2, we have Richard Fergola Barbecue All-Purpose Rub. All-purpose rub means it can go on anything. Rub number 2 picked pretty good. He says he's a world champion barbecue. Wow. So let's see here. Along the side it says you can put it on just about anything. Salt, sugar, spices, garlic.
Garlic. Blah!
Add. Paprika. Yep, again, they're not going to give away their secrets, and that's okay. We'll see if we can't find them out. So, this is barbecue rub number 2. Let's just give this a try. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Saltier. Boy, that's good. Well, I can kind of see why he's a world champion. Wow. That's pretty delicious. Full disclosure, I like salt.
I like salt.
He likes salt. I'm a bit of a salt lick. I don't mind salty things. This is very good. Maybe a touch spicier. Maybe I'm kind of getting some really lovely black pepper vibes, some chili vibes, some garlic, some onion vibes. This feels a little, some paprika. This is very good too. So, spice, let's move it up to a 3. This is a 3 on spice. I am getting some residual kind of heat to it. Very pleasant, not offensive, but it's there. If you ate this entire thing, you would maybe need some water or some adult beverages to accompany you while you grill and eat things. Anyway, this is very good. I'm gonna have one more bite just because it's very, very good. Spice level is a 3. Flavor, what's flavor? Flavor's good. Flavor's very nice. Let's put flavor at a 5.5. This is not reinventing the wheel. This is not giving me anything I haven't had before. It is simply presenting it in a very familiar, very good method. Another excellent rub. This would be really good on vegetables, for sure. Maybe not quite as good on chicken as our previous rub, but it would still do the job. This is a really good, and I agree with his statement here, an all-purpose rub. This on some grilled veggies or even some just pan-fried veggies would be excellent. Might be too much for fish. Might be a little too strong of a flavor for fish, but on pork or steak, pretty dang good. How good is that on barbecue? Great. It's familiar, it's very, very tasty. I'm gonna put it right on par with this, a 6.5. Definitely, good job. Boy, Lee, you just have all this pork to eat. You only had a couple of bites. What, are you starving to death? Clearly not. What are you gonna do with all that pork? I don't know, Greg. Probably eat it. We ain't starving in this house, Greg. Oh, we ain't starving. This is your captain speaking. I am unqualified for this position. Fear not, says Isaiah. You can put your faith in me. I'm going bananas. I'm just surrounded by heavy metal paraphernalia and I'm dressed like this. I don't think I can go back. No, I don't think. I'm gonna have to have a stupid costume every week for this. All right, Greg. Let's be serious here for a second. Favorite member of the Big Four?
Testament.
I knew I liked you, Greg. All right, lords and ladies, here we go. The final rub taste. The final flavors. Let's see what it is. I'm really excited about keep doing this in the future. I'm already a really big fan of both of these. Let's see if we can't go 3 for 3. All right. So, number 3 is 999. The Executioner Sweet Heat Rub. Ooh, I gotta be honest here. I'm kind of a sweet heat guy. I kind of like it. So don't let me down, 999. Let's see. Are they going to tell us anything extra? Salt, sugar, spices, garlic.
Garlic. Blah.
We're going to have a conversation with him. Ooh, it says right on here, brown sugar, chili pepper, paprika, onion powder. Again, they're not going to give away too many of their secrets, but let's give 999, the Executioner Sweet Heat Rub, a taste. Ooh, excitement. Let's just give this a big old try, huh? Oh yeah. Again, very different. Very fun to try these all next to each other. Definitely paprika. Paprika to the nth degree. Little less salty. So least salty, medium salty, most salty. Again, that's not a bad thing. I like salt. Okay. Different variations all across the board in terms of what they're trying to do. Maybe not as spicy, but it's a different kind of heat. You can tell there are more chili peppers in this, even though the spice level isn't as high. This was probably the most spicy today. This is nice. This is a big, bright amount of chili peppers. If you like chili pepper flavor, I like chili pepper flavor.
I like chili pepper flavor.
He likes chili pepper flavor. If you like chili pepper flavor, this one's really, really excellent. I am getting some sweetness, but not necessarily more than these two. I can understand why they call it sweet heat, but I like sweet a lot. So I wouldn't necessarily call this a sweet rub. Let's give it a little more taste. Boy, I think I did a really, really, really good job at picking these right off the shelf. And you know what? To be honest, to be completely fair, none of these are bad today. These are all very good. Okay, but that's what these tests are for. So this is a very different flavor, which is good. Spice, a 2. Some black pepper, a lot of chili pepper flavor, which is really nice. Not a lot of residual heat though. Probably the most mild on the table. This could even be a 1.5. Flavor. Now I'm going to do kind of a flip here because flavor, this one takes a little bit of a hit. If you like chili, and I keep repeating that, but if you like chili, this is the one for you. The flavor of this one's a 4. It's not a bad rub by any means. It is just it's very one note. It's very chili centric. So if you like paprika, if you like a touch of sweetness, a little bit of sweetness, if you like a lot of chili flavor, if you like that black pepper note, a medium salt, this is great. How good is it on barbecue? Really good. It's a 5.5. Again, if this had a little bit more going on in terms of the flavor package, I would probably have given it a higher score. This would be, this is the right one for chicken. If you're a big chicken fan, this is excellent. This would be a very good, I mean, it is a very good pork steak. Not offended by any of these. None of them have any kind of fake tastes, which is really, really nice. Boy, for the first barbecue episode, Greg, we kind of nailed it. So, is there anything you dislike, Greg?
Villagers.
Oh, okay. Why do you dislike villagers?
They're always trying to poke me with spears and stuff. Plus, they give me gas.
All right, moving on. All right, lords and ladies, lads and lasses, kings and queens, that was episode 9, Will It Barbecue? We are definitely going to do this again. We might do some chicken in the future. If I make any amount of money, I might do pieces of steak. Just a really little one, just easy peasy. I'd love to do pork steaks again. They're easy, they're affordable. You should try them for yourself. Big shout out to Eric for giving me the idea. We're gonna try some more rubs. We're gonna try some sauces. We're gonna try some barbecue sauce. Yeah! I like sauce.
I like barbecue sauce.
So anyway, next episode, look forward to it. If you like what we're doing, please like, share, and subscribe. We got all kinds of fun stuff coming up for the holidays. I got all kinds of good and bad ideas. We're gonna try some more barbecue. We're gonna try some more hot sauce.
I like hot sauce.
I know you like hot sauce, Greg. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Stay safe out there. Okay, just be calm. Just be calm. Just remember your training. Just remember what your sensei told you.
Hey, how's it going?
That is definitely not what my sensei told me.
You should buy more cheese.